My sister insisted I was having a girl, threw a pink princess shower, and redecorated my nursery pink. My son was born 3 weeks later. My sister Kara was supposed to be my best friend, and when I got pregnant, she immediately volunteered to throw my baby shower, saying it would be the event of the year. I was thrilled because Kara had this amazing party planning business where she did weddings and corporate events, so I knew she'd make it special. My husband Rob and I decided not to find out the gender because we wanted to be surprised and told everyone we'd be happy either way. Kara kept pushing us to get the blood test done, saying she needed to know for planning purposes, but we stuck with our decision to wait. She seemed annoyed but said she'd make it work with neutral colors like yellow and green. About 2 months before my due date, Kara called me screaming with excitement, saying she'd had a psychic feeling about the baby. She claimed she'd dreamed 3 nights in a row that I was having a girl, and she was absolutely certain about it. I laughed and reminded her we wouldn't know until birth, but she insisted her intuition was never wrong. She'd correctly predicted our cousin's twins and our friend's baby gender, so people in our family actually took her seriously when she claimed to have these feelings. The shower invitations went out, and I was confused when they were completely pink with princesses and butterflies. Kara said since she knew it was a girl, why waste money on neutral decorations when we could have the perfect princess party? I tried arguing, but she'd already told 60 guests it was a girl shower and bought everything in pink. My mom backed her up, saying Kara's intuition had always been right before, and I should trust my sister. The actual shower was like being hit by a pink explosion. Everything from the tablecloths to the punch was pink. The cake was a 3-tier princess castle with welcome baby girl written in glitter. The games were all about guessing the baby girl's name and designing her future wedding dress. The guests had all brought girl clothes, girl toys, and girl everything because the invitation specifically said we were having a daughter. I sat there uncomfortable while everyone talked about how beautiful she'd be and how she'd probably look just like me. Rob kept trying to remind people we didn't actually know the gender, but Kara would interrupt, saying her gift was never wrong and she'd bet money on it being a girl. She actually did take bets from some relatives, collecting almost $500 from people who bet against her. The nursery situation got worse because Kara convinced my mom to surprise me by decorating while I was at the shower. They painted the walls ballet slipper pink with a princess mural, hung up a chandelier, and assembled white furniture with rose gold handles. When I came home to this transformed room, Kara said it was her gift to her future niece. I wanted to cry, but everyone was watching and saying how generous Kara was, so I had to pretend to be grateful. We received mountains of pink clothes, dolls, hair bows, and jewelry boxes for a baby girl who might not exist. The worst part was Kara kept doubling down on her prediction. She told everyone at our family reunion that she'd already bought a pageant dress for when my daughter turned 1. She signed me up for mommy and daughter ballet classes as a gift. She even convinced Rob's mother to embroider Grandma's Little Princess on a bunch of blankets. Anyone who expressed doubt was told they'd see when the baby arrived, and Kara was proven right once again. Then my son was born. The nurses announced it's a boy, and I saw Kara's face go white in the delivery room. She actually asked them to check again because that was impossible. While I was recovering, she tried to convince Rob that the ultrasound machine could be wrong, and we should get a genetic test to be sure. She kept saying her intuition had never failed, and there must be some mistake. Rob told her to get out of the room. The real problem hit when we brought our son home to a pink princess nursery with nothing useful for a boy. All the clothes were dresses and ruffles. Every toy was a doll or tea set. We didn't even have appropriate colored blankets because everything was aggressively feminine. Friends and family started calling, asking if Kara had been wrong and what we needed for the baby. The people who'd bet against her wanted their money, but Kara claimed the bet was invalid because I must have influenced the outcome somehow. That's when I decided Kara needed to understand what she'd cost us. First, I calculated everything. The nursery paint and mural, the furniture, the clothes, the toys, everything purchased based on her guaranteed prediction. It came to almost $4,000 of useless items. I sent her an itemized bill for replacing everything, including labor costs for repainting. She laughed and said I was being ridiculous over an honest mistake, so I started returning the favor. Full story on channel, link below.